Hello everyone! Welcome back to ESA Winter 2026. My name is DreeGon and I am mainly a Sonic speedrunner, but today I'm going to be showing you guys a very cool Touhou fan game called Dai-chan's Great Adventure World's End. Now, this is a remake of the same game, but made before, that has a lot more cool movement and stuff, so you're really looking at a treat here. And this game was made by the developers Circle Frustration, with the supporting developers of Hakanai Blue. I think the first one was originally made by just one guy, so it's a very prestigious game for like how a few developers they've had. And of course, since it's a Touhou game, I got my Fumo here to support me, which I'm going to give to my trusty friend over here for the run. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff to explain during this run, so I mean, we are ahead of schedule, but I'm still gonna try to see if I can explain it all as best as possible. But there's a lot, so it's gonna be kind of hard to maybe explain all of it. And also quickly want to say, originally I was supposed to show this game with Naro commentating with me, but Naro unfortunately couldn't be here. But shoutouts to Naro, the guy who does a lot of Touhou speedruns here at ESA and really just brings a lot of Touhou love with his Fumos and everything to all those events. So thanks a lot, Naro. But yeah, with all that being said, timer's going to start when I press new game. And when I press yes here, that's going to be the start of timer. So, audience ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. So, just to quickly explain the story, basically we're in a virtual world and we've lost our memories. So we have to go around collecting memories. And in every single world, there are 4 worlds. We have to collect enough cucumbers in order to progress the story. And yeah, it's there's a complicated story. I'm not going to focus too much on that because we have so much movement to focus on. This game has so much movement. It is really incredible. First thing, we're going to start by going in somewhere we should not go. But that's fine. So we are here. We are playing as the Kappa character called Nitori. As you can see here, this is a 3D platformer. Normally Touhou is a bullet hell, but we are here and rolling around at the speed of sound. As I said, I am a Sonic speedrunner, and funny enough, in this game we have a tech that allows us to cancel the dodge immediately into an attack, which allows us to just roll around like that. Now, this game has quite a few, very few runners. We're only 4 people so far, but I think the potential for this game is endless. Like, every time I boot up this game, we find new skips. Like, here I'm doing, what do you call it, a cutscene skip. And I'm about to do a triple jump if I can get it. And there we go, I got it. Or not a triple jump, double jump, sorry. We haven't unlocked the double jump yet, but we can still do it with tech like that. And, alright, so we're talking to these NPCs here. There's so much to explain. I'm going to really try my best, but it's really hard while also speedrunning at the same time. But basically, we're talking to all these characters. We have a set amount of characters that we need to talk to in each world, and that will progress the story. So the reason why this is called Good Ending is because that if you just try to complete the game normally without like getting all of the, like talking to all the NPCs in every world and doing all their quests, then you'll get to fight a wrong version of the boss fight, which we will see, actually, because you guys were so nice to actually have us meet the incentive of bad ending. So thank you guys so much for that. So we will be showing that off, but that is going to be in, like, the old version of the game, basically. So let's see if I can do this here. There's so much speedrun tech in this game. Basically, the main thing is every time you roll, then you can do a long jump, and then you can use that momentum to kick, and that kick is going to send you very, very far. And then otherwise, I am, as I said earlier, canceling my attacks into a roll, which is doing this Nitori dash here. Since we're so few runners, like we haven't really named the techs anything. But I guess Nitori dash makes sense since it's like, you know, spin dash, Nitori dash. Alrighty. Here we're going to talk to to Sanae in the SNS house. This is where we get our first upgrade. So now we got a crane. But before we leave here, we're going to collect a memory through the floor. And that allows us to just warp back to the start of the world like this. Like, again, this game is so optimized. It's so cool. We're going to talk to this cat here, Orinrin. And she has a minecart in every level. And in the next world, we have a very tight cycle we're trying to hit. And coming up, we are going to pick up our first gold bar here, which we're going to feed to the character Xion. She apparently eats gold bars. I don't know if that's healthy for you, but that's what she does. So we're going to give her that to munch on. And then in just a bit, we're actually going to be done with the first world. And there we go. All right. So now we are in the second world, in the Yokai Forest. And we're going to try to see if we can do this very fast, because we're on a cycle to try to catch the minecart in this world. And I'm going to see if I can do this check here. Didn't get it first try. There we go. Oh, God. Let's see. There. Okay. So I used the ground pound there to basically gain some height, which allows me to go up there earlier than supposed to. But yeah, as mentioned, there's a lot of movement here. If we do have a donation, I feel like we can talk about that, because there's just a lot of basic movement right now.
Nev Flynn donated $2, $1 for each game you run with a speedy blue protagonist.
Nice, thank you so much for that. Yeah, that is true. I mean, like, what are the odds we're playing as a blue-haired character that can also roll around like Sonic? I mean, this is really just a Touhou Sonic game. And oh yeah, now we have the gun ability here as well. So we don't use it too much in the run, but you can shoot with the gun there, and there are two ways to shoot. You can either do like the weak pellets, or you can do the strong bomb. But we have limited bombs, we don't want to use those too much. So I'd say this game basically kind of plays like a mix of Banjo-Kazooie, Mario 64, and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, or Majora's Mask, because we're rolling around like Link does, just with no Sha. And we have like platforming that reminds me of Mario 64, and then it's a collectathon at the same time with a bunch of different collectibles. Let's see if I can make this cycle here. This is the, oh god, the frame rate there kind of chopped up. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make that minecart, but I think it's fine. But that is how tight the cycle is. Yeah, that minecart is definitely gone unless I can, nope. We're gonna catch that at another point, that is fine. Let's see if I can get up there, okay, no. But yeah, this game used to not be super accessible because you could only get it on a Japanese website called The Old Site. But now the remake is available on Steam, which makes it so much more accessible, which is really nice because I really think this game is a hidden gem. It has so much stuff going on for it. All right, let's see here. We're going up to our second boss battle. I didn't actually get to explain the boss battle at the very beginning of the game, but these red orbs here, this is a boss battle here, and we basically just have to destroy these red orbs. And since I'm attacking every time I'm rolling, I can just roll into them because it counts as an attack. Here I'm going to line myself up so I can skip the cutscene here and then roll into the memory, I hope. Okay, I rolled past it. But yeah, if you press tab when you have like a cutscene, certain cutscenes, then you can actually like move even when you're not supposed to. Oh, I think I screwed myself up there. I did. We have backups, it's fine. The estimate for this run is very, very generous, so that is a good thing. Okay, yeah, that is a very good thing considering I just got myself killed by that, that mushroom there. Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna be making our way back here. Let's see if I can try to explain some stuff while we are doing that. So we didn't get the minecart cycle, so we're going to have to get it in a little bit of a less optimal way, but that is fine. Okay. This is really not going well. If we have more donations, we can do that. Alright, doesn't seem like we have that right now. Well, in that case, I just want to, like, say a quick word. Unfortunately, a lot of people have gotten sick at this ESA. That is the typical way it goes sometimes at the winter periods. So we are a little less few people here around than what do you call it? Than maybe expected. But really, I hope a speed recovery to everybody who's gotten sick. And thanks again to everybody who's donated to this event to support an amazing cause and Make-A-Wish. Your money is going to a really, really good cause. And you also get a lot of good speedruns to watch with that money. So really a good win there. Okay, let's see here if I can get up here. Okay. Maybe it's a good idea to put this estimate that high now. Okay. Just gonna make our way up here. Okay. So now we just need to get to the minecart and then we can get back on track. Okay, this is... Well, yeah, no. I'm just gonna keep going. There's nothing you can do about it. That is... This game is kind of brutal. So, like, while it is a very, very fun speed game, it is also really, really, really brutal. So for a marathon like this, I was expecting this. I do have backups planned, but for this specific situation here, I don't really. And also, I am not the world record holder for this game. That actually goes to the title of the great player Sean A from Canada. I have routed, or like I was like the one who originally like looked at like most of the routing in this game and most of the tricks. So very, very proud of that. But Sean A came in and found so many cool routes. It's so sick. So there's just like so much routing potential for this game, with new techs constantly being discovered and everything. We're like just 2 people almost active on this game. So if anybody's looking for a great 3D Touhou game to speedrun, I would highly recommend checking this one out. Let's see here. We are supposed to... I think I should get the minecart now that I'm here, because that is the main priority. We need to get that minecart. That is required in order to get the what do you call it? Good ending. There we go. Okay, so we got the minecart. The run can continue. A little bit of hiccup there, but that happens. It's all good. I'm going to ground pound. Every time I ground pound, I don't take any fall damage. When you see me ground pounding, that is to avoid the fall damage that I would normally get. I'm going to try to go for a skip here. Let's see if I can get it. Yes, I got it. So I basically got the memory while also talking to this character here, Aya, I think her name is. And that basically unlocks 2 things at the same time. I'm basically like getting the memory at the same time that I am unlocking the transportation for this world. And I guess I can talk about that right now just to make sure that I get that explained. So in each world, the missions are, we need 80 cucumbers in total. And we need to get every single upgrade, so go to every single S&S house where Sanaa is. We need to talk to Dai-chan everywhere. Funny enough, the game is called Dai-chan, but we're playing as Nitori. And we also need to go to every single Orinmin minecart. And we need to give Xion her gold bars in every level. And we also need to get these health upgrades here, but with the baked potatoes. The baked potatoes apparently give you extra life in this world. I don't know how that works, but I'm not going to question it. The world of Touhou is very interesting. We're going to be clipping a little bit through here, this wall, to get up here so we can get back out here. And now we're going to go pick up a very important upgrade that's going to come very handy in the next level. And that is the double jump. So now we got the jet booster here, which is going to allow us to scale walls much easier. We're going to be talking to Dai-chan here. And then we're going to jump down. I'm going to use the ground pound just to avoid taking fall damage. And then we're going to try to get it. Yeah, nice. Okay. And I'm going to move here to get into the world while it's loading, because again, if I press tab, I can just move. We're going to get rid of this drone here because it's very dangerous. And now we are in the third world, the Great Yokai Mountain. And this is probably one of the like hardest worlds to optimize, because there is like just so many places we have to go to just like get specific cucumbers. And also, like, every time we want to go to the S&S house, we need at least 50 cucumbers every time we go there. All right, so gonna go over here, roll around at the speed of sound again. Get these cucumbers. Okay, nice. So, again, this is just some pretty standard platforming. We will be doing some more advanced stuff later. Let's see if I can. I think I take full damage here, so I just want to make sure. Okay, there we go. And yeah, if you do the double jump and then you kick, then you get an extra speed boost. So this double jump really allows us to go much further distances, which is going to be very important for a trick coming up in just a bit. So when we make our way over here, we're going to grab a memory that is under this mountain here. And also, we have to grab 32 memories in total in order for Nitori to remember. And that's going to trigger the good ending of the run. So our objective right now is to collect 32 memories in total. So we're going to do a little bit of a skip here. Stand on this invisible terrain. Let's see here. I need to roll here. This is a little bit finicky, because it's just very little I can stand on, and I need to roll on that. There we go. Got it. But I did... No, it's fine. There we go. Yeah. Not the prettiest, but I still got it, which is really nice. So that allows us to get over here way quicker. Okay. This game sometimes will, like, like just buffer a little bit and then change your camera. So if that happens sometimes, that is what's going on. We're going to be jumping up here and talk to Aya to unlock the transportation for this world. And then we're going to get this cucumber, and as we get this memory, quit out, go back to the start of the world where we came in, because that is where we have Orinrin sorry, not yet. We have Dai-chan to talk to. I'm getting confused, which we're going to revisit this location later. Basically, when good ending gets triggered, we're going to have to go collect everybody like it's the Avengers, so we can go fight the big bad at the end with the help of everyone, with the help of all your friends. Let's see here. We're gonna clip through here. That's our first clip, I think, in the game. And we're going to be clipping through some walls now. It's gonna be a little bit wonky. We're gonna try to see if we can make the best of it. But first, we're gonna collect this very important upgrade, which is the jump wings. Basically, the high jump. And we're going to be using that immediately as we go out of bounds here with a very finicky clip that sometimes can take very long. Don't exactly know how it works. The camera sometimes does not want to work with us. A lot of the tricks in this game, as we're so few runners, is just brute force. So it would be awesome to get some more runners that could like figure out like what's precisely going on and optimize the game even more. Let's see if I can turn the camera. This is being very finicky right now. I think I got... Oh. But basically, we're trying to clip through this wall here so we can go out of bounds. Not going well. Yeah, and also, I feel like this game runs differently in every single setup, so, like, it's really hard to just sit down on a like, PC and just, like, see how it works. Like, there might be some platforming, because there we go, we finally got it. Okay, nice. We are now out of bounds, and we're going to go over here to this memory, and we're going to collect it from while we're out of bounds. Using the ground pound, I was a little bit off there. So, by using the high jump, let's see here. I'm not the... There we go. Okay, my timing was off. I was unsure if I had somehow not gotten the upgrade. That would have been very bad, but we did have it. My timing was just a little bit off there. Okay, so now we're going to go back in bounds here like this, and we're going to see if we can catch this minecart as it's making its way there, because it is a very long track. We want to talk to Orinrin right now, because we need to get that memory that's right next to her over here. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and grab this cucumber. Nice. There we go. We don't get this memory here. So in just a bit, we're going to our fourth and final world, but we are actually not done with this world. So thanks to Sean A., the world record holder for this category, good ending here, discovered that it is actually faster to do some of this world, then go into the last world, then go back to this world here when we unlock the final upgrade in form of the booster, which we're going to see in just a bit. Alrighty. So now we are in the final world, the stronghold here. We're going to be doing some platforming, and the high jump that we just unlocked is very important here. It allows us to reach a lot of important locations in this world here. Like here, we're going to go and grab the memory from underneath there using the high jump. Basically, what I'm doing there is I'm doing the high jump, then I'm double jumping, then I'm immediately doing a ground pound. And in this game, if you buffer something really quickly, it will overlap with the other action that's happening, and sometimes you'll get crazy height or crazy distance. Okay, so we're going to be clipping through the wall here. We do not let any boundaries stop Nitari here. This Kappa has purposes. She's not here to fool around. She just wants to get through the wall, but first we need to do that. And there we go. Just gonna... There we go. I took some damage. That's fine. Because I have multiple health now, so we are not in that bad of a situation. We're going to roll around here. Normally, this room is very, very dark lit. But if you do not grab... I'm pretty sure that's what happens, at least. If you do not grab the lanterns at all, it will not trigger the room to be dark. So sometimes it can be really hard to see where you're going, which is pretty difficult when you have to reach those hidden passages there in the walls. But regardless, we made it work. All right. I'm going to try to see if I can get the minecart first, because that is the most important thing. Okay, it's on a decent cycle here. Because again, these minecarts are in like a very annoying cycle sometimes. There we go. Talk to Orinrin. she is not disappearing, which is making me a tiny bit concerned because she should be disappearing since it's the last minecart we did. Because we did the minecart in... Okay, I may have to figure out some backup. We'll see. Yeah, because now the Dai-chan disappears. The character will disappear when you do it the last time. Like when you do the final mission in the world. So since there's 4 worlds, we need to do it in we need to like do all of the quests in every world. And then they disappear. So I need to figure out what happened with Orinrin there. But we'll be fine. We'll be Dai-chan Jobu. And also there's no way to walk faster with this gold bar here. So there's like you can like jump, catch and stuff. It's very, very finicky, but basically you are like limited from being able to roll when you're holding it when you're using the crane ability. Okay, we're gonna make our way up here. And in just a bit, we're going to unlock our final ability, which is the booster. Which is really funny because not only do we have the spin dash as if this was a Sonic game, but now we're gonna upgrade to the modern Sonic games and get the boost ability. Like, I don't know if this was intentional for the developers. It really just is. Nitari, the Hedgehog, but I thought it was Chicago. Alright, okay. Let's go. So, here we go. Now we have the booster ability, which is going to make us very, very fast. Oh, I took some damage there, but that's fine. Okay. Nice. We're looking good on cucumbers, because we want about... Yeah, that's about good. Okay, yes. I will see. I feel like now would be a good time, actually.
Anonymous donated $20. Death should not have taken the DreeGon.
Thank you so much for that donation.
Sean_A donated $20. GL DreeGon and Nitari.
Thank you so much, Sean. Really appreciate you, man. Like, once again, Sean puts so much work into this game. It is so sick to see. Alrighty. And, like, speaking about Sean, actually, here is a clip that he found, if I can perform it. Okay, there we go. I got it, but I'm not sure I'm going to make it in time. Okay, I made it. There we go. Nice. So that is something that Sean discovered. Let's see here. I'm gonna talk to Suzuka here. And collect this memory, and as we collect this memory, we're going to quit out and go back into the game, and that is going to warp us back to the start of this world, which now we're going to use the booster to traverse really quickly through this terrain. Let's see. The difficult part is, like, if you, like, when you roll, it's the same button we use for ground pound. Oh god, that cucumber was being funny. So if you roll down a slope and Nitari is in the air and then you try to roll, you'll do a ground pound, which will stop your momentum. So it's a little bit finicky. Alright, let's see if we can grab this one. There we go. And then use the booster to go over here and talk to Xion for the last time. Okay. Wow. There we go. I got the Xion there. And as you can see, we are 31 memories, so we have one more memory to collect before Nitari remembers. And we have to go collect everyone. And heat their, get their help to beat the final boss. Alright, there we go. 80 cucumbers. So now we are on the total amount that we need to be able to get these baked potatoes here for this this level. Is it baked potatoes or sweet potatoes? Or maybe both at the same time. Okay, let's see here. It is baked potatoes, yeah. I'm not sure because in Japanese I think it says sweet potatoes. There's some translation stuff maybe there. Alrighty. So now we're going to be collecting this memory here, and as we collect this memory, the screen is going to fade to black, and that is going to warp us back to the start of the game. There we go. And now she remembers. We're of course going to skip all this dialogue here. There's a lot of story, but we're just holding tab down to skip all of it. And now we're going to go get the help of everybody here. And I need to figure out... Okay, let's not shoot them. They're our friends. And I need to figure out what happened with Orinrin, because I am a little bit concerned that she somehow got glitched, maybe because I died in Yokai Forest that much. I will find out if she is at the location she needs to be or not. But Aya is here, and she disappears, which is perfect. Basically, they're teleporting to the location where we're going to go talk to rally them up. We're going to do a ground pound here that is going to let us get down here quicker. And Again, we can move around during that cutscene, so we can get some cucumbers there. Very nice. Talk to Suzuka here, and there we go. That's the last health upgrade. So now we are going to go get a booster here, and we're going to go very, very fast. There we go. And yes, get this booster as well. And every time we open those doors, that is, we're basically using the amount of memories we have to open those doors, but we've already gone way past the amount. All right, there you go. See how fast that is? All right. And then talk to... There we go. Nice. Okay. Get up over here. And here is where the truth will happen. We'll see. If Orinrin is here, everything is as it should be. But if she's not, she is. Thank goodness. Okay, so we are safe. We have Orinrin recruited. And we should be completely good to go here. So we're now going to go get the last members. That is not the cannon we want to take. I'm going to quit to the title and continue back in. That's a very handy thing. If something goes wrong, you can just warp back to the start of every level by just quitting out like that. Alright, so we're going to be rolling around here. A little bit slow, apparently, to the ground pound there, unfortunately. Normally, it looks very cool when you, like, move really quickly there. We're going to talk to Aya here. There we go. And now Dai-chan is waiting for us over here. We're going to go talk to her. Get this booster here. And be on our merry way up here. There we go. And yeah, we're still on pace to underestimate for sure. Okay, so now I need to be careful that I don't go in there because I need to go talk to Shion here. Otherwise, we would not trigger the good ending boss. There we go. And now we have the final boss, the good ending boss here. You'll see when we do bad ending what I talk about. First of all, I'm going to do a little skip here where I'm going to warp up here before I'm supposed to. So now we are on the boss while it is moving. We are normally not supposed to be able to move around on him when he is in this state. But by using that warp crystal or like orb there, we can get up here very quickly. There we go. And also by standing in the middle of those two, you can hit both of them at the same time, which is really cool. We can't roll on him though because the collision is a little bit different. We're not supposed to be up here again. We're going to shoot these orbs here or these containers here. And now we're going to get like a bunch of ammo from our friends that are coming in to help us. And teleporting us there as well is Aya to try to save us here. Okay, so I should have all of them. Okay. So time for good ending is coming up in just a bit. We're going to get rid of these here, and then we're leaving that one there because we're going to go over to where the last memory is going to spawn, which is going to allow us to get the cutscene immediately as this is destroyed. There we go, and time. And that was the good ending run of Dai-chan, Dai-chan's Great Adventure World's End. Really, really happy to be able to showcase this game here at this event because again, I just think this game is so sick. Let's just every time I boot it up, I find new tech, and it's just like, yeah, feels really, really great to play as well. So we don't have any Discord server for it right now, but there's a speedrun.com leaderboard. So if you just search Dai-chan on speedrun.com, you can find the game. However, we are not done here because thanks to all of you guys, we have the bad ending donation incentive met. Also, this is all the people who helped fund the game. So yeah, very, very big. Oh, and there's Naro. There's our guy. So we're going to quit out of the game and then set up for the bad ending, which is a little bit weird because the game uses the same save file even though it's the remake of the game. Actually, I'll let it play out here so we can see the final cutscene, because we're not going to be showcasing it, but there is a post-content in the remake version here available on Steam. There's a ton of post-content with very, very epic boss fights and lots of upgrades and stuff like that. There's a whole shop we didn't even go into. We went into it accidentally, but we didn't buy anything from it. So there's a lot of content even after you've just beaten the normal game. So in just a bit, we're going to be seeing, yeah, that's the character there saying good morning to us. Oh yeah, we got a donation just now. Yeah, in just a bit, we'll see the... Oh, what's that? That's foreshadowing.
Donated $39. Good job, DreeGon.
Thank you so much for those $39. Really appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so we're now going to switch over to the old version of the game, which is a lot more jank. But this is where we're able to do the bad ending. Are we going to do time on the bad ending, or do I just go for it? Okay, just go for it. So this is a very, very, very short. This, I'm pretty sure, was discovered by Naro. This is like the first like Dai-chan's Great Adventure World's End speedrun category, basically. And it's only in Japanese, so you're going. If you understand Japanese, everything's good. But if not, you know, we already went through some of this. And yeah, this is a much less fast-paced version of the game, but however, it does allow us to clip out of bounds, which has been patched in the remake version, so we're still working on how we would do bad ending in that. Not really quite sure how it would work. But at least in this version, we're going to completely ignore all objectives and just go straight to the final boss, which you'll see is quite different than the good ending version of the final boss that we just fought. And I do believe the final boss is called Hisou Tensoku, which is like big like Gundam-inspired Guardian in Touhou. So here we are. The game looks a little bit different. And I also have to hold down Shift in order to run. It doesn't just do it automatically. We don't have as much of the same movement available, but in just a bit, we're going to go through the wall, because why not? Ah, okay, never mind. Not first try. Way less fluid than usual. Usually I get that first try, but of course, everything goes wrong in a marathon. That is why that happens. Alright, let's see here. So, I'm going to go down here, and then I'm going to jump, and that should get us through the wall. There we go. Now we are through the wall. Then we go over here, and then the load trigger is still active on the backside of the wall, which takes us straight to the Great Yokai Mountain now. The way to optimize movement in the old version here is that basically in every slope that is like not too slanted, you get speed, whereas if you try to roll and jump on a slope that's going too uphill, you won't get speed. Did I get it? No, okay. You can sometimes roll into that cannon before, like while the cutscene's going on, and then saves a little bit of time there. We're going to go get this green box here, because this is giving us some bombs. There we go, we got some more bombs, and we're going to be needing those for the final boss. Because while this category is, you know, much shorter, much simpler, it is pretty difficult at the end, because we have to hit the, like, basically the barrier, what is it called, like the barrier thingy, that thing on the screen, around the red thing on the screen just now. We have to hit that for the final boss from a distance, and the hitbox is so thin. It is incredibly thin. So we have to really aim well. So we only get 6 bombs to do that if we want to skip the last cutscene. Alrighty. So in just a bit, we're going to clip through this wall here. And this is patched in the remake version. We can't do this in the remake version. So there we go. This is what allows us to get to the final boss immediately instead of doing the entire game. And here, as you can see, he is standing down, and it's also daytime. So this is the bad ending version of the boss. Much easier, and yeah, very, very different here. Okay, we're just gonna... We have to be very careful we do not get hit here, because we do not have any like health upgrades whatsoever. So one hit from any of these enemies, and we will lose a lot of time. So I'm going to play it very safely here. I actually don't have that many orbs left. That is not that good. I'll try to make it work. Okay. If I do end up dying, we'll just spawn back in. We'll just have to do it again. All right, there we go. I should be safe. Gonna use that orb to get on the top of the head here. Okay, I got a little bit of a weird... It clipped me through the thing. That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to be using the orb here. I don't know if I can do it there, actually. Let me see. I need to... Ah! Okay, things are not going well. It's Daijobu. Alright, alright. There we go. And jump. And there we go. Okay, now we're up here. Because, again, we need the bombs for the final barrier, the final health thingy. I don't know what you want to call these red pillars. That red pillar might be a good thing. We're going to start to see if we can hit these two at the same time, just like we did before. There we go, nice. This one here at the bottom takes 4 hits, and we have an enemy right there, which I'm very scared of. But we should be able to get out of the way in time. Ah! Okay. Yes, we're good. Okay, phew. Okay, so now it's just smooth sailing from here. We just gotta get rid of these with our bare hands. But then that last one there, we're gonna do exactly what we did in the good ending and get rid of it using the bomb. But again, the lineup is very, very tight. So time is coming up shortly, just as this is destroyed for the bad ending. Let's see here. All right. So I need to line it up very, very precisely. Let's see if I count. Yeah, okay. That is a good lineup. See, that did not work because I was too much to the right. And... ah! There we go. That is it. That is the bad ending. As you can see here now, we have all of these this text here basically saying it's not over, it's not over, it's not over. Go play the good ending. But we already did. So yeah, that is Touhou's Touhou Dai-chan's Great Adventure World's End. Very, very awesome fan game. Once again, thanks so much to ESA for letting me show this game off. I am really happy that I got to show it off. Not a very known game, but I think it's super cool. And again, shout outs to Naro for like being awesome for the Touhou community and for, you know, helping stuff with this speedrun. And also, again, shout outs to Sean A for routing a lot of the current good ending route that we have, and for just putting in so much work at the game. And again, if anybody wants to check out this game, speedrun.com/Dai-chan's Great Adventure World's End. And yeah, I don't know, that's everything I have to say. So just enjoy all the future runs at the ESA Winter 2026. And thanks so much everybody who's donated for an awesome cause and for some awesome speedruns. And I hope everybody has a good event.